Welcome to the channel. As you guys know, we just bought this house and it's a bit of a fixer-upper, but we're ready to start working on some projects. And the first project that we decided to do, moving to the house, was actually already done, but we're going to share part 2 of that project. And that starts down here with a new toilet. We learned our lesson from the last property that replacing a toilet is so important. When we moved in, the toilets here were slow flushing, lousy, really old. The old toilets just get so difficult to use. And we decided the first thing we have to do is replace it. And we're so glad we replaced the other one because the first one we did was actually leaking. But now we have another toilet for the half bath and we're going to be doing that today. So that's my recommendation. If you move into a house, just put a new toilet in. Most likely the wax ring is going to leak or the toilet's just going to flush lousy, so just upgrade. The last project we have to do today is get rid of this wire. This is the internet cable coming from our modem, which is in there. Or, you know, the router is in there. And goes into the living room to Ashley's computer. So that's our goals today. I think we'll get it all done. The toilet is going to be easy, the wire is going to be easy. Let's see what we can do. Let me explain that this toilet, I think the floor has some water damage. It looks like it's sunken down a little bit. And we are aware of that. I'm going to see how bad it is, but we're just going to replace it anyway because the whole house is going to be remodeled. So these toilets aren't going to be like permanent. We're going to be redoing the floors and everything. But we just want to put new toilets in for now so that we can have working and clean, usable toilets for the time being. And when it comes remodel time, we'll pull them back out and do it again. We already pulled the water. We have the water turned off. I flushed the tank. And we use the shop vac to vacuum the water out of the bowl so it's all empty. So this should come out pretty easy. We hope. Whoa! That was slippery.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of life upgrades, I totally forgot to tell you guys. We got a new washing machine. Check this out. We desperately needed a washing machine because we were driving to the laundromat like every 2 days because we use reusable diapers. We have to wash the diapers. And we obviously have to wash our clothes.
It's so just a waste of driving and money and time.
Time out of our day was ridiculous. We love saving money wherever we can, and in the last property we got really good deals on used washing machine and dryer. We didn't have the internet when we bought this, so we couldn't do a lot of searching around to see what was available. And we did feel like since this is our forever home, that we didn't mind investing a little bit of money into a new unit instead of paying $100 or $200 for a used unit, not knowing what we'd get. So far, we're happy with it. And we do have a dryer coming tomorrow morning, so that's going to be cool. So far, we've just been hang drying everything. It's been working fine. The previous owners were nice enough to leave a spatula for us. We're going to be using a waxless ring, and we just like this better because the wax, sometimes you don't get a good seal, and these don't make a mess. Since we know we're going to be pulling the toilet later to redo the bathroom, this is going to be a lot easier to deal with than a wax ring. We're not using the bolts that come with it. We're going to use the toilet bolts, which are a lot heftier. And if you can't find your toilet bolts, they're in with the wax ring.
And we also don't need to use this black part that came with the
ring. It's just a spacer.
Because our flange sits above the floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
That's it. why we need tools. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Next step, the tank.
Alright. Thanks for dropping this.
Ugh.
This is easy. You just get the rubber gasket, fit it right on the bottom there.
Make sure the little grooves line up.
Good. This whole toilet is toolless. Don't need any tools to put it together. That's pretty cool. I guess that's good. If you're replacing the toilet, replace the water line too. We're reusing the same water line because it doesn't look that old. And it'll save a few dollars for now. This is short term anyway. There it is. I think we are done. So much cardboard. Last but not least, toilet seat. Okay, caps. Then we're done.
And then we'll test it.
Yeah, it's all done. Cool. We have a toilet.
That was easy.
Really easy. Fast too. So guys, there it is. The toilet's done. That took literally like 10 minutes. There is no excuse to not replace a lousy toilet because it is so easy. The toilets today go in so smoothly and they're not that expensive. Now I gotta get rid of this wire. One of them's gonna stay because it just goes right here to this computer. But the other one we gotta put under the house. So this is what I decided to do. I actually have the router up here. I'm going to wrap the wire around this wall, this way, and down through here. And I'm just going to make a hole for it right here, right by this pipe. So that should be pretty easy. We'll just shove it down there. That should work. When I did the property tour the other day, we had a bunch of people ask us, is it a mobile home? The answer is kind of in between. It's built much like a mobile home. You could call it a double wide, you can call it a modular, it doesn't really matter, it's the same difference. I'm going to be going in the crawl space and I'll show you what's under there right now. So underneath the house we actually have our pressure tank for our well. And you can kind of see that it does have the steel beams much like a mobile home would. But one of the reasons that we bought this place is because it has real plywood floors. A lot of mobile homes have the particle board floors and it just falls apart when it's wet. And these floors are all solid plywood. I literally would not have bought this house if it had the particle board floors. That is the turning point. That's the line for me because they're weak and they're not suitable for any kind of tiling or any kind of good flooring, and they just fall apart. Like I said, if they get wet, they disintegrate. I was really happy that this has solid plywood, and it's going to make remodeling a lot easier. Alright, that job is done too. That wasn't too bad. A little dirty down here. But there's room to work. I like that. We didn't get around to closing out the video yesterday, so we wanted to close it out this morning. But since you're here, we're going to show you we got the new dryer. So that's awesome. We're going to try to get that installed soon. I need to figure out where I want the ductwork to go out and all that stuff. We also made some really cool purchases online. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but yesterday we ordered some stuff to work on the house. So hopefully the work is coming soon. We just got to get ready. We need some tools that we don't have. And all that's going to be coming soon. So that's all we have for now. We'll have another video soon. But until next time, take care.
Bye.